Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Hello everyone, it's me. I know, you're all excited. It's not 2024 yet, but it is time for patch notes for Dota 2. Which I said was going to be like the only thing that makes me do a stream. Yeah, anyway, how is everybody doing? It's been about a week and a half, roughly, for the most part. I think so. I hope you all have been doing good this December season. I've been doing pretty okay. So let me explain how this is going to go. So I skimmed enough of the patch notes to know how long this patch is, and my brain hurts just from the skimming. How it's going to work is that I'm going to be doing half of it today. I'm going to be doing the general changes in items today, and half of it tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be heroes. Apparently there's other stuff as well, but here are the notes. Look at that. It's like practically instant. But let me actually open the game because I think there's also a treasure, which if there is, I will take a look at that as well, but the game is downloading right now, so we can't actually do that yet. So, let's read these patch notes. Hooray! It's Timmer as well. Alright, so before I actually go into this patch, they did tease the patch, and there is some little notes on things. So, the first is that he brought is the king of Frostivus, which is essentially Dota 2 Christmas. He brought 3 treasures, or sacks. So the first sack is unknown to this realm. In the sack was things like Nemesis Curse, the Whisper of Dread, the Moonlight Tiara, and much more. So the general consensus is that everybody assumed that they were new items or immortals. There were some gifts that he's improved, and some he's deranged, which I assume means nerfed. Not entirely sure. All that need concern you is they have changed. So he talked about Orb of Corrosion, which I'm assuming is getting buffed, but maybe it got reworked. Arcane Boots, which I assume got buffed since I don't think they were picked at all. And then Bloodthorn, which is probably a nerf or a recipe change. I will spoil this. It got a recipe change. And then the third gift, my favorite, I take back. I'm taking them all. Multiple neutrals were dictated, as well as Koro Staff. I'm assuming that neutrals got removed. Spoiler, they didn't. And Quarterstaff got removed, which, spoiler, yes, it did. And then the Tormentor and Roshan shall have new abilities. I don't have to explain this, and you can kind of see them down here. And then there is a new Wraith King set that gives him a Santa Claus look, as far as I know. Anyway, let's actually read. Neutral creep bounty decreased by 2 across the board. That is very crippling. It means the map is now less resource intensive. This also means Hand of Midas is still very good. And Nuku creeps are no longer affected by Mines, Graveyard Statue, and Well buffs. I didn't actually know if they were. I never tested it. But essentially speaking, these are buffs in the outer camps that give, say, health regen, armor, whatever. So now the neutral creeps are no longer affected by them, so that's nice. Super creeps and mega creeps attack damage increased by 5, which means that getting them is more impacting. Courier health has been replaced with attacks to kill, which that's actually really big. It used to have just a health bar where I think it was dictated that game creep review. A lot of them suck. There you go. I have to look it up. Damn. But yeah, so the courier had a health bar, and it was that melee heroes had like increased damage against it. But anyway, courier dies after 1 melee hero attack, fair, 2 ranged hero attacks, relatively fair, or 6 creep/tower attacks, also relatively fair. I think this is actually a very fair change. It means that killing couriers is more impacting. It means Llama's going to have a psychotic time now. Courier can also no longer be healed, and they can't regenerate health except in the fountain, which is actually a very big change. So, yeah, I'm assuming the health regen is instant, but I have no idea. And Fountain now deals 25% splash damage in a 250 radius around the target. I get why they're buffing the Fountain, because the Fountain kind of doesn't do much. So, yeah. Added Watchers in the mines and well areas. This one makes sense because they were just so empty. Teleport times to outposts in the Radiant Dire jungles decreased from 6 to 4 seconds. Okay, that's actually very big. Twin gates now cost 75 mana. Units without mana keys. Hello? Oh my... This is huge! Jesus. Okay, it changes how ganking works in the side lanes. God damn. Tormentor can no longer have less than 0 armor. Sorry, Slaughter, you have to suffer. You're not meta anymore. This is the really funny thing. So Slaughter is able to drastically reduce the target's armor, like super heavily. He became meta within literally the last 2 days. Sucks to be a Slaughter player. Anyway, Tormentor now has new ability, The Shining. Deals 30 damage per second on 0.2 second intervals, 6 damage per tick, distributing it evenly among all units within 1200 range. So basically you take 30 damage per second when you're near it. So now the longer you're there, the more damage you take. So now, yeah. And then also, but it's distributed evenly amongst everything. So now if you're soloing it, it's a lot harder to solo it. You're going to be taking extra damage, basically. Sorry. Add a new Roshan ability, Roar of Retribution. If attacked by the team that last killed him, meaning if Radiant killed him, and if Radiant attacks him, Roshan will release a roar that is heard globally. Damages all units in 900 AoE and applies a debuff on them that increases incoming damage by 25%. Triggers when Roshan's health drops below 80%. Damage 50, damage bonus per minute 10, debuff duration 8 seconds, cooldown 20 seconds. This one is really weird. I get why, but it's still just like, goddamn. And I'm assuming this affects everything, not just Roshan, because, you know, that would make sense. This is actually a very big change. Did Dota finish? Can I get some... Okay, good. Dota did finish. I can get some music in here. It's just big empty nothing right now. Added a new Roshan drop. Roshan's Banner creates a banner anywhere on the map that buffs allied lane creeps for 45 seconds once they walk in 750 radius, increasing their health by 75% and damage by 50%. Banner hero attacks. Creep attacks count as a fourth of a hero attack. Items consumed on use. Placing the banner informs an enemy team about its location. Multiple banners don't stack. Bounty on kill 200 gold. This is really interesting. I don't know how meta this is going to be. Like, at all. To be honest. It could be like completely meta or completely not meta. Game, how is your break? I was really lazy. There you go. I took on the challenge of making a game and video for my friend group before Christmas. Oh, really? How's that going, Timmer? I'm assuming good, but I have no idea. Do I have music in Dota? I don't think I have music in Dota. Oh, I'm so intelligent. Yep, I don't, because I muted it. There we go. Yeah. We'll just let this play as I talk. Starting from the second death, Roshan drops Cheese when killed on the Radiant side and Roshan's Banner when killed on the Dire. Starting with the third death, Roshan now drops Refresher Shard on the Radiant and Aghanim's Blessing on the Dire. So this is relatively interesting change. Now there's actually big differences between killing him. There was a small difference prior, but still. In lots of artist blocks for the game and for the video, it's 18.5 minutes long. It's not done yet. I decided to move it from my phone to my computer. Cheese! Yes, Timmer, there is cheese. When you kill Roshan, you will get a block of cheese. You will get some cheese. It's been like that for years. But now it's only on the Radiant side. So, yeah. Double Damage Rune renamed to Amplify Damage Rune. Base damage bonus decreased from 100% to 80%. Now also provides 15% spell amp. So I get why that was a thing. Let me look at Dota quickly. There's a new Pudge. There's a new skin for freaking... Oh my god. Look at that. It's got a new skin. And there's other doodads. We'll look at this later. I can't look at it right now, but we'll just keep reading the patch. Let me go back to this. Alright. But yeah, no, this it was always silly that this only affected like your actual damage and not spell amp after it got implemented. It took a really long time for this to get added to the game, let me tell you. Invisibility rune now grants 25% damage reduction while invisible, plus 5% for each full rune cycle. What? I think each rune cycle means every 4 minutes. But it could be 8. I don't know. I'm not sure what classifies as full rune cycle in this day and age. What about Muerta skins? I don't know, Timmer. We'll find out later. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, no, this is weird. Haste rune now lasts for 22 seconds plus 3 seconds for each rune cycle. This one actually kind of makes sense. Haste rune's really broken. No, like, actually. Arcane rune reduction... Cooldown reduction decreased from 30 to 25%. This sucks. I'm actually going to go back to these, but in a bit. Regen rune no longer disabled by taking damage. Instead, it lowers the regen rate to 1% health mana per second. This is huge change, but I'm going to talk about these two. I don't get why these are the only two that have this effect. I get it not affecting this. Kind of get it for this. Why doesn't it affect the spell amp? Or even just the damage bonus? Maybe it would be a bit too OP. I don't know, but having just scaling damage reduction while invis just seems silly. Sorry, I was drinking something. Same with the increased haste duration, and just these are the only two that do it now. It's just inconsistent, honestly. Remove trees near area on top of Dyer's Tier 2 mid tower, area on top of Radiant's Tier 1 mid, medium neutral cramp on Dyer's Tier 1, and on the path below Radiant's Tier 2 bottom tower. This is interesting. This is very interesting. It doesn't seem like much, but you also have to remember heroes like Timbersaw, Nature's Prophet, anything that affects trees. This is essentially nerfs and buffs. This is nerfs to those heroes, effectively. Added support for a new bonus AoE Radi. What? Affects areas of effect increasing width and radius of all spells. Does not affect lengths and ranges that are already increased by Aether Lens. Also ignores auras and passive aura-like components of some active spells, i.e. Urn of Souls, Urn's Soul Gathering Radius, and Silencer's Insteel range. Currently, this effect is only provided by Bloodstone. What? What? Fixed long-standing... What? What? Fixed long-standing and game-breaking bug where the chance for hero melee damage block was 49% instead of 50%. Whoa. God damn. Fixed Lotus Pool Lotuses not spawning at the exact minute mark. What the F do you mean? Oh, God. Okay, so... I'll take Lena. Okay, Lena's a good example of this. So Aether Lens increases the distance that you can cast Light Strike Array. But this affects the Light Strike Array's AoE of area of effect when it applies the stun? I mean, it's only Bloodstone, but it's still just like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to look at that anymore. Goodbye. Alright, item updates. We have items returning. Ring of Tarask. Now a basic secret shop item costs 1800, provides plus 12 health regen. Jesus Christ. Tiara of Selamine. Oh, hey. Tiara of Selamine is not here. Never mind. I'm stupid. But that could be the Moonlight Tiara. I don't know. Probably. Anyway, new basic secret shop item costs 1800, provides plus 6 mana regen. So these are going to build... So this is obviously building into Heart of Tarask. There's no way it's not. This is building into... And then both of these are going to build into Refresher Orb, I'm pretty sure. Conda requires Crystallis, Phylactery, and a 600 gold recipe for a total of 5k. Plus 50 damage, plus 200 health, plus 200 mana, plus 8 all attributes. Passive, Critical Strike, 30% chance to deal... Yeah, that's just Crystallis. Passive, Empower Spell. The spell is similar to Phylactery's passive, but bonus damage is rescaled from flat 100 to 100 plus 75% of your attack damage. Huh. I don't know how to feel on this. At all. I really don't. I don't know if this is going to be good. I don't know. Like, this is good on Tiny, if anything. I'm pretty sure it'll work on, like, Toss. And then I'll just do a bunch of damage. Hypothetically, Tiny's back. Could do a lot for Skywrath. Maybe. I don't know who this would be built for, off the top of my head. I really haven't played Dota in a while. And definitely not Timbersaw. He doesn't really right-click, nor would Phylactery affect anything he has. Parasma. That is an axe or a halberd. Requires Witchblade and Mystic Staff. Total cost 5575. 45 int, 40 attack speed, 8 armor, and 300 projectile speed. Magic Corruption. All your attacks apply a minus 20% magic resistance debuff on enemies for 4 seconds. Okay. And spell is similar to Witchblade passive, but intelligence multiplier is increased from 0.5 to 1, and cooldown is decreased from 9 to 7. Well, this is very clearly an item for Skywrath and Silencer and a bunch of other heroes that are built for this. This is going to be very interesting. Javelin. Cost decreased from 1100 to 900. Pierce damage decreased from 70 to 60. They have effectively kind of buffed Pango. Quarterstaff. Item removed from the game. Well, I did say it. Jesus. Ring of Health. Item moved from the secret shop to the miscellaneous category in the main shop. And then we're going to skip over this quickly and do this as well. And I just noticed that Ultimate Orb went from 2050 to 2800. Jesus. All attributes increased from plus 10 to plus 15. That's a massive price hike. God damn. What is Scotty's recipe gonna be now? Like, is it just gonna be 2 Ultimate Orbs? I have no idea. This, though, this is a very interesting change. I don't want to look at Arcane Boots yet. Like, this is going to be very big for building stuff like, say, Vanguard, because now you actually have to have the Courier give you the Ring of Health. And this is assuming that Vanguard is still going to be an item that has Ring of Health built in. But I'm assuming it's going to. But not these two are massive. Like, god damn. You can't just casually grab a Ring of Health from your secret shop as an offlaner anymore. Same with the Voidstone. Arcane Boots item reworked. Oh, okay. Now requires Boots of Speed, Ring of Basilius, and a 375 gold recipe. Total cost unchanged. Okay. So, hypothetically, it's quote-unquote cheaper, but it no longer provides plus 250 mana. But now provides 0.75 mana regen, and now has the Batsy aura, no longer disassemblable. I don't know how I feel on this. I really liked Arcane Boots, honestly speaking. And now it's just another aura item. I'm curious as to what's gonna happen with goddamn Guardian Greaves, which this builds into. But anyway, Bloodstone, anyway, okay. Bloodthorn item reworked. Now requires Orcan Malevolence, Javelin, Hyperstone, and a 450 gold recipe. Became a little bit more expensive. Int bonus decreased from 32 to 75. Oh, actually, hey, wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't have the one doohickeys effect anymore, where you get bonus magic resistance. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, no Mage Slayer. That's what it was. Alright. Intelligence bonus decreased from 32 to 15. Mana regen bonus from 5 to 3. Damage bonus decreased from 35 to 10. Health regen bonus increased from 6.25 to 6.5. Attack speed bonus increased from 60 to 100. No longer provides magic resistance. No longer grants Mage Slayer. Now also provides Javelin's passive. Effect is similar, but the piercing chance is increased from 30 to 40. Okay. And then Soren now causes all attacks against the target to deal 60 bonus magical damage. This is a very interesting change, because it's, you know, it's a silence with a chance to pierce with your attacks. I don't know if this is going to be good anymore. No idea. This nerfed the passive a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think it still crits. I have to look at... Actually, I can look at it in-game. Watch. Learn items. Bloodthorn. Oh wow. Oh wow. All attacks have True Strike and deal 60 extra damage. It doesn't do the crits anymore. Jesus. I think this got nerfed. I don't know though. Recipe changed. Now requires Claymore instead of Quarterstaff. Total cost increased from 4,975 to 5,450. No longer provides attack speed. Now provides plus 20% base attack speed. Affects only the base attack speed and gained from agility attribute. Does not affect attack speeds. I would have to test this. But Jesus. No, this is like now built. This is now a proper good item for Agi heroes, basically. Oh, God. Alright. Chrysalis. Recipe changed. Now requires Claymore, Blades of Attack, and a 200 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 1,900 to 2,000. What was the old recipe? Oh, God, I'm stupid. It's too late now. I think it was the cheaper attacking sword and a bigger recipe, I think. Daedalus. Recipe cost decreased from 1,000 to 900. Total cost unchanged. Disperser. Recipe changed. Now requires Diffuser Blade, Eagle Song, and a 400 gold recipe. Total cost unchanged. No longer grants plus 45 damage. Agility bonus increased from plus 20 to plus 40. Oof. Suppress duration increased from 4 to 5. Alright. It's technically weaker in parentheses because it's... What do you mean Rapier provides plus 25% spell amp? I mean, okay. Hello? Oh my god. I guess Ember Spirit's back on the menu a little bit. Oh god, who wants to build this now? Who can build this now? God, Skywrath Mage with this is gonna be AIDS. This one is stupid. I hate this change. I hate it. Get it out of here. Oh god. Echo Saber recipe changed. Well, of course. Now requires Ogre Axe, Broadsword, and Voidstone. Total cost increased from 2,500 to 2,700. No longer provides int nor attack speed. Damage bonus increased from 15 to 20. Strength bonus increased from 13 to 15. And Echo Strike cooldown increased from 6 to 5. Okay. So, losing the int kind of sucks for all the people that built it. By a lot. Because since it's obviously a bigger mana pool and slightly extra mana regen. The attack speed kind of sucks. But at least it's more bursty and you get a bit more tank out of it. I mean, it's got a lower cooldown. Oh god. It's got reworked again. Eternal Shroud, recipe changed. Now requires Cloak, Ogre Axe, Vitality Booster, and 800 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 3,100 to 3,600. No longer provides health regen, but now also provides health. Magic resistance bonus decreased from 35 to 25%. Shroud percentage of damage as mana restored, rescaled from 30% after to 20% before reduction. Thank you. Now it's actually useful. Additional passive Eternal Endurance. For every 300 magical damage equipped hero receives, it gains a stack of max of 6. Each stack increases Eternal Shroud's base magic resist by 4% and lasts for 8 seconds. Stack drags independent from each other. Is Tank Meta still alive? It's not bad. It's useful now. I can see it getting built. Like, I can see, like, an Ogre Magi building this. And it working. If anything. Oh, Ethereal Blade got reworked. Oh, God. Ethereal Blade requires Aether Lens. Aether Lens! Ghost Scepter and a recipe. Total cost increase. No longer provides any of Kaya-based bonuses. +8 all attributes, mana, mana regen, and castrate. Jesus! What is this item? Ew. I say ew. This is a really fun item for supports. God damn. That's a lot. I don't know how to feel on it. Honestly, this is obscene. What's Kaya gonna do now? Is Kaya up here? Did I miss Kaya in this? No, that's phylactery. Oh god, where's Kaya? Jesus. I've Scotty recipe changed. It requires an ultimate orb, a point booster, and a 1300 gold recipe. Oh wow, okay, so it got slightly cheaper-ish. Kind of. Maybe. Like, this is still a lot. The recipe... But it's like, okay, it was a 2050, a 2050, and a 1200. So it's like... These two are a little bit more tolerable now, and that's the expensive bit. What was the old... The old Ethereal Blade recipe for Ghost Scepter, for Ethereal Blade, was Ghost Scepter, Kaya, and then a recipe of effective cost. That would, you know, allow for this to be the standard. It's like... Ah, damn. Attack speed reduction on Scotty rescaled from 30-60 to 10%, 20%. Ew. That's a lot. That's actually huge that it's a flat number now. Then again, I don't think it affects attack speed. Attack speed. Like from items. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'd have to test it. Alright, Gleipnir recipe cost decreased from 700 to 450, total cost unchanged. Now also provides plus 30 attack speed from the updated Maelstrom. Hello? Oh, Guardian Grapes. No longer provides plus 250 mana, now provides plus 1.5 mana regen. Guardian Aura now also grants plus 1.5 mana regen to all allies, and plus 5 to allies below 25% health. Yeah, I think this aura kind of sucks. No, okay, it also provides this, but this is, like, pointless. Here's plus 5 mana regen, guys. I know you're, like, dying. Okay, it makes the aura better, but it's still silly. Alright, here's this stupid thing, the meta-defining bastard over here. And it's worse. It's aid. It's even more aids. Total cost increased from 4,500 to 4,700. No longer provides plus 10 attack speed. Damage bonus increased from plus 15 to plus 25. Strength bonus increased from plus 20 to plus 25. Int bonus decreased from plus 16 to plus 10, and then the cooldown increased. Okay. This still is kind of aids. Heart Tarask. Now requires Reaver, Ring of Tarask, and a 600 gold recipe. Total cost unchanged. No longer grants 250 health. Hey, wait a minute. I got a box! Guys, I got a box. I don't know what it's for, but I got a box. But we're going to look at it later. We can't look at that. So, hey, wait a minute. If your health regen... So you actually lose health regen, hypothetically, with the Heart of Tarask recipe because it's percentage-based. Here, I'll show you. So it's like, okay, Heart of Tarask. Over here. No! There we go. So, no! Stop! Alright. Heart Tarask plus 35 strength plus 1.6% max health regen. So if you have 1.6% max health and it equates to less than that, you actually get shafted a little bit. Kind of funny. I feel like that should be like slightly nerfed, but you would still get the plus 8, the plus 12. I don't know. I don't know how I feel on this. I don't know. Helm of the Overlord recipe changed. Now requires Helm of the Dominator. You can't see. But no, this... I don't know how I feel on this. It's still going to be a strong item, but... Helm of the Dominator, Ultimate Orb, and a 775 gold recipe. Total cost decreased from 64 to 62. All attributes increased from plus 7 to plus 21. No longer grants Vlad's. Aw, man. Where's Vlad's then? Does Vlad's get a buff? I don't know. Recipe changed for Holy Locket. Requires Diadem, Magic Wand, and a big recipe. Total cost decreased from 24 to 23. No longer grants regen, aura, all attributes decrease from +10 to +9. But energy charge, health mana restored per charge increase from 15 to 17. And energy charge, base restore time decrease from 10 to 8. So, you don't get the regen aura, which sucks. You get charges faster and they're stronger, and you get slightly less. I would say this got buffed. Definitely. Definitely buffed. Recipe change. Now requires Ultimate Orb, Perseverance, and a 600 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 46 to 4,800. No longer provides +10 damage. Oh god. Dota 2 Lincolns. I know you didn't get updated yet. Arg. Oh, it's Cornucopia before. Okay, so it actually got cheaper. It became more effective to buy. Barely. It's almost nothing. It's like a nothing change. This is like nothing. Alright, Maelstrom, what do you got? Recipe change requires Gloves of Haste. Total cost increased from 2,700 to 2,950. Now also provides +25 attack speed, and damage bonus increased from +24 to +25, and chain lightning damage you know what, I don't care, that's fine. It gives attack speed again. This is a very nice change. Wait. Gleipnir. Oh, 30 attack speed. Oh, okay. Okay, I was confused for a second. Mage Slayer. Total cost increased from 2,500 to 2,625 due to Oblivion staff changes. Where is that? Attack speed bonus increased from +20 to +45. No longer provides +20 damage. Debuff now applies 20 damage per second. Yeah, this is like nothing. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is nothing. If it affects buildings, which I doubt, it'll be good. Because, you know, it's free chipping damage. But if it's not, it's like, I think it's gotten worse. Mantis style recipe change now requires Yasha, Diadem, and a 1,550 gold recipe. Total cost unchanged. Oh, wow. Yep, that's kind of how you... That's a big recipe cost. Jesus. It makes sense, but god damn. Mask of Madness recipe change now requires Morbid Mask and Broadsword. Total cost increased from 1,775 to 1,900. No longer provides 10 attack speed, and damage bonus increased from +10 to +20. Feel like that's worse. It's definitely worse. It became more expensive, and it doesn't give a bit of attack speed. I don't know how to feel in that. What do you mean Medallion of Courage removed from the game? You know what? No, it's fine. It was kind of a meta thing. Solar Crest was really good buff. I'm curious as to how that's gonna work. I feel like Llama's sad now. I think he liked Medallion. I kind of liked the Medallion too. Oh god. And there's Kaya. Hello, Kaya. Meteor Hammer recipe change now requires Crown, Kaya, and an 800 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 24 to 3,300. You know what? This nerfs the stupid OD thing. I'm completely okay with that. What did Medallion of Courage? So Medallion of Courage gave you as a player... Actually, yeah, no. It gave you as a player armor and some mana regen. And it had an active effect where you would lose the armor bonus and transfer it to an ally or affect an enemy and cause them to lose armor equating to that. And that's effectively what it did. And it upgraded into something called Solar Crest, which I don't know if it's still here. But effectively, it would... Solar Crest was an updated version where you would give an ally armor, movement speed, and attack speed. You would only lose armor. While an enemy would lose armor, attack speed, and movement speed. So... it was a very nice utility item. So, yeah. Let me go back into this. No longer provides health or mana regen. Alright, OD is in shambles. Int bonus increased from 8 to 24. OD not as in shambles. It's still probably going to be built, but not having health or mana regen kind of sucks. Edgy and strength bonus decreased from 8 to 6. That's fine. Provides spell amp, lifesteal spell amp, and 75% mana regen amp, aka the Kaya buffs. Meteor Hammer damage over time for both units and buildings decreased from 60 to 50. That's fair. Building impact damage decreased from 95 to 90. And unit impact decreased from 150 to 130. This is a... This fixes... OD. Actually, no, wait. OD might still want this for the spell amp. I just realized that. I don't know anymore now. It became more expensive. By a lot. It's one of those things that I'd have to play to experience. Mjolnir, recipe cost decreased from 80 to 550. Attack speed bonus increased from 70 to 90. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because of the Gloves of Haste. That makes sense. Monkey King Bar, recipe cost increased from 600 to 800. Total cost unchanged. Okay. Oblivion Staff. Now requires Blitz Knuckles, Sage's Mask, and Robe of the Magi. Total cost increased from 1500 to 1625. Attack speed bonus increased from 10 to 35, but no longer provides damage. Oof. Octarine Core recipe change. Requires Tiara of Selamine and Soul Booster. Total cost increased from 46 to 4800. Mana regen bonus increased from +5 to +6. Eee. Item reworked on Orb of Corrosion. This item is meta! Requires Orb of Venom, Ring of Protection, and Gloves of Haste. Total cost decreased from 925 to 900. Passive Corrosion. Attacks on enemies apply a debuff that deals 5 damage per second. Slows enemies by 13 to 4%. 4% at the equipped hero's melee range and increases health they gain from healing, regen, lifesteal, and spell lifesteal by 20%. Damage over time affects ability. That's really big. This is such a good item now. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's a cheap armor item. It gives you some somewhat nice attack speed. I feel like Orb of Corrosion is going to be meta now. That's really big. Just this. This is huge. This is, I'm going to be a filthy dickhead as Venomancer. And even then it's like kind of useless. Oh, but I want it. Oh, God. This is a fun item now. Orchid Malevolence, recipe changed. Now requires Oblivion Staff, Cornucopia, and a 650 gold recipe. Total cost unchanged. Mana regen bonus increased from 2.5 to 3.5. Oh, Pavice got changed. Provides, now requires Energy Booster, Ring of Protection, Fluffy Hat, and a 75 gold recipe. Costs unchanged. No longer provides plus 2.5 mana regen. Provides 250 mana. So Llama likes Pavice. I kind of like it too, to be honest. I don't know how I feel with this. I'd have to ask him. One of the things that sucks, okay, and I will dictate this legitimately, is that a really fun strategy that we had was doing, like, Underlord and Warlock. And both of us going Arcane Boots. And it was fun. It was stupid, it was AIDS, it was fun. Now we can't do that anymore. Oh, God. Life sucks. I get why they nerfed arcades, but god damn it. Everything sucks. It's like... That's, I think, the worst blow. Arcane Boots getting reworked just kills me, because I like arcanes. Alright, anyway, Phylactery. Recipe changed and requires a 200 gold recipe instead of a Sage's Mask. Total cost increased from 2375 to 2400. No longer provides mana regen. Damn, this sucks. Oh, man. Pipe of Insight. Recipe change requires Cloak, Headdress, Ring of Tarask, and a gold recipe. Total cost increased from 3375 to 3725. Health regen bonus increased from +6 to +14. Jesus. That's a lot of health regen. For another 400, for almost 400, that's actually kind of okay. Oh. Recipe change requires Cornucopia, Ring of Tarask, Tiara of Selamine. I thought it was just going to be these two in a recipe. But it's these two. Sorry, these two. Cornucopia and then a recipe. Total cost unchanged. Health regen increased from +12 to +18. Mana regen increased from +6 to +8. Damage bonus decreased from +20 to +10. Interesting, though. Revenant's Brooch reworked. Requires Sacred Relic, Voodoo Mask, and a gold recipe. Total cost decreased from 6,200 to 4,900. 70 damage and spell lifesteal. And you can activate to make your attacks cost 75 mana and deal magical damage. Allows to hit ethereal units. This is going to be a fun item, and I feel like it's going to affect the entire game. This and Orb of Corrosion, definitely, and probably the other two that are up here. Where are they? Not you. Fez, this one and probably this one. I'm very curious to see how this meta works. Very, very curious. I can see this on Tiny. And just being... Actually, I don't know. I'm very curious what the meta is going to be out of this. Probably more so than anything. Alright, Scythe of Ice, recipe change. Oh, wow. Mystic Staff, Tiara of Selamine, and a 600 gold recipe. Total cost decreased. No longer provides strength or agility, and 5 less int. Okay, so slightly cheaper, kind of, because this used to have the ultimate orb. Veil of Discord buff. Yes! Shiva's Guard recipe change. That requires Veil of Discord, plate mail, and a 1700 gold recipe. Total cost decreased from 4850 to 4825. Provides +8 to both strength, agility, and +8 health regen. Int bonus decreased from +30 to +8. Ouch. Armor bonus increased from +15 to +20. Jesus! Arctic Blast also causes enemies to take 50% more damage from spells for 16 seconds. Arctic Blast mana cost decreased. Yes! I'm happy! I love Veil! I love Shiva's card too. Does it cause them to take less health regen still? Where is that? Yes! Oh man, I'm happy. I like this change. I like this patch. This patch is gonna be fun. I'm gonna hate it too. Too many recipe changes. Silver Edge now requires Shadow Blade, Demon Edge, and a recipe. Oh, it doesn't crit anymore. And that's how Crit Shaker's gone. Damage bonus increased from +52 to +60. No longer provides critical hits neither passively nor from Shadow Walk. Shadow Walk bonus damage increased from 175 to 300. And break duration increased from 4 to 5. That's a big change. Crit Shaker's dead. Are you going to do something evil with the... I don't know. Like, I like the new Shivas. This kills Crit Shaker really bad. I don't know how you're going to play him now. You would have to build a Daedalus and pray for crits from that. So actually, I will talk about this. So Silver Edge was the only guaranteed crit source in the entire game outside of Wraith King's passive. If I remember it all correctly. Actually, no, there was also Shadow Fiend's Shard, but anyway. Crit Shaker is dead. Well, not dead, but it's definitely worse. Because now you don't have a guaranteed crit anymore. I'm very curious what's going to happen with Earthshaker now. I really am. This is a big change for what Crit Shaker is. Oh, it's Solar Crust. Oh, here it is. Now requires Pavice, Crown, Windlace, and a 600 gold recipe. Total cost increased. No longer provides mana regen. Provides 200 health and mana. Shine now additionally grants a 400 health barrier. Can be applied on self, but does not grant bonus armor in that case. Shine can no longer be cast on enemies. Oh, wow. Veil got changed. As well. It came back to Realm of Iron Will, yay! I'm building Veil! Oh, man. Oh, God. This one is gonna be weird. Now, this is gonna be built, definitely. It doesn't cost anything, right? Solar Crest, where are you? It doesn't. Oh, wow. So, there's going to be a lot of what I think is meta Like, this is going to be a meta item, I feel like. Because this, I think, is one of the few active sources of barrier in the game. That's a good barrier, too. This is going to be meta. This is getting nerfed. I can already feel it. Because of how barriers work, I feel like it's going to get nerfed. Veil of Discord, recipe change. Now requires Helm of Iron Will. I'm so happy about this. It went back. Crown and a 300 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 1525 to 1725. Now provides 5 health regen and 6 armor. Magic weakness, spell damage amp decreased from plus 18 to plus 10. That kind of sucks. Magic weakness is now untargetable, applying the debuff to all enemies within 900 radius from caster. Wait. I don't know how I feel on that. You could cast this before. Okay. Now it's basically you activate it immediately and it affects everything around you. This is definitely now not a... This is definitely a tanking item, which I'm kind of okay with. Recipe changed for Witchblade. Now requires Oblivion Staff, Chainmail, and a 600 gold recipe. Total cost increased from 2600 to 2775. Now provides mana regen and attack speed bonus increased from 35 to 40. Alright, we're going to do neutral items for the next hour. However, I'm going to be away for a little bit. I got to pee. I got to get my drinks. But also I have to get dinner. So, I will be back in a bit. I am back. The vibes are dead. I have my drinks, and I also have some stew. I'm eating dinner really late, if that wasn't explained at all. So, yeah, let me just mix this a bit. Because I put on pepper, and I want to mix the pepper in to everything. Yes. Mix the pepper in. Smush those potatoes. Okay. So, we have neutral items, so let's do that while my stuff cools up. I'm going to get to that later. Safety Bubble, new item. Tier 1 neutral provides health regen. Bubbled up passive grants a health barrier, 100 health barrier. The barrier fully restores after not receiving any damage for 5 seconds. Oh, that's disgusting! Ew! Ew, I love it, but I also hate it. Royal Jelly, returning reworked item. Reworked tier 1 neutral provides plus 50 health a minute. Okay, before I actually get into this. Royal Jelly was one of the earliest neutrals in the game, and it was one of the few consumable ones. Yes, neutral items were some neutral items were consumable. And it was basically, if Royal Jelly dropped, it gave you a permanent health and mana regen for the rest of the game. So essentially speaking, it was... Sorry. Effectively speaking, it was very stupid, but now it seems to kind of function in with this. So, active consume. Consume all charges of jelly and grants a target allied unit a buff that provides plus 2 health regen and plus 1 mana regen per charge for 10 seconds. If the target takes damage from Roshan or an enemy hero, the effect is lost. Max charge is 10. Charge restore time 8 seconds. Cooldown 12. So max charge is 10. So that's plus 20 health and plus 10 mana regen for 10 seconds. That's actually a lot. But it still takes 80 seconds for that. But still, this isn't bad. This is a nice, like, neutral. These two are nice. Tumblr's toy item cycled out. Boo! Everything is pain. God, what are the other neutral tier 1 neutrals? Let's actually look at them. Alright, so they're all over here. Faded Brooch is plus 150 mana and plus 15. This still, I think, is the most meta one. Occult Bracelet is also really good. But I like this one. The Safety Bubble's really good. Wait. Hang on a minute. It doesn't show the regen in the game. That's not good. Maybe it got nerfed immediately. I have no idea. This one's fun. Oh man, Arcane Ring. We still have it, guys. We still have Arcane Boots, just in a weaker form. So, yeah, I don't know what's the jelly is fun, though. I do like the jelly change. I think this is a good change. This sucks that it got removed, but also, it kind of wasn't getting picked. So, yeah. Alright, Light Collector. New Tier 2 neutral item. Provides plus 10% movement speed. Passive Unclouded. Provides wearer with plus 6 health regen during the day and plus 3 mana regen during the night. If the wearer is not within 200 radius of a tree, these bonuses are doubled. Not within radius of a tree, these bonuses are doubled. Active Light Break. Produce a flash of light that destroys trees in a 325 radius around the wearer. Cooldown 30 seconds. This one's weird. Like, okay, plus 10% movement speed is nice. Light Break is a weird active. And then this, I don't think is all that great. It's probably good for, like... Oh, God. Who would this be good for? Hypothetically, it's useful for Night Stalker. Because he has mana regen issues. Kind of. But by 17 minutes, he kind of doesn't. The active is good when you're dealing with Nature's Prophet. But that's really it. I don't think this is good. This active is nice, but that's it. Whisper of the Dread. New Tier 2 neutral provides 150 mana. Tunnel Vision. Grants 10% spell damage, but decreases the wearer's daytime vision by 15%. This is really good. Like, look, this one sucks. Don't get me wrong. But it's only a cripple half the game. Half the game it's a cripple, which sounds psychotic to say that out loud. But if you're a Night Stalker, this is great for you. Depending on what hero you are, it's like, who cares? Then again, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that gives spell amp at tier 2. Vampirice gives +6. Thank God Eye of the Vizier's still in the game. It's still the best one, I think. Ring of Aquila item cycled out. Goodbye, Ring of Aquila. We love you. But also... I think this one is stupid. I think Light Collector is stupid. Whisper of the Dread, I think, is kind of neat. It's like the proper spell damage one. I would still argue that Eye of the Vizier is still better than both of these, and I think Eye of the Vizier is amazing for what it does. It's like one of the best neutrals in the game. The fact that it's still available is like, thank God for that. Carries are sad about Reign of Aquila losing until they realize that Specialist Array is still in the game. There you go. Doubloon! I'll get to that in a minute. Tier 3 neutral. 5 health regen plus 2.5 mana regen. Flip! Converts 20% of your max health to max mana, or convert 20% of your max mana to max health. Cooldown 5 seconds. Okay. I don't know how to feel on this. Because... Okay, so you activate it. So you convert it max health to mana, and then you save it so that in a team fight you get 20% max health. Seems kind of disgusting. It's fun, though, mechanically. I like that. Nemesis Curse. Oh, hey! The Nemesis Curse. That was talked about in the sack. The sack thing. Tier 3 neutral provides plus 35 damage. Passive Glass Cannon. The wearer takes 8% more damage from all sources. Oh. Passive Glassify. Wearer's attacks apply a debuff on enemy targets that increase all damage taken by them by 12%. Debuff duration 5 seconds. Only one enemy can have this debuff. This is a carry item. God damn. Hi, yes, I take 8% more damage, but you take 12% more damage. So I'm gonna beat the ever-loving snot out of you. But no, this is a carry item. This is perfect for bursting heroes. Like, completely and utterly. This is such a burst hero item. This is like what you expect a Tusk or a PA. It's like, look, I'm gonna die, but you're gonna die really fast. Craggy Coat's returning, and it's getting reworked. Armor bonus decreased from 12 to 6. No longer decreases attack speed by 35. And Toughen Up increases armor by an additional 12 at the cost of minus 30 movement speed. Duration 8 seconds, 12 second cooldown. I don't know how good that is. These two getting out sucks. These are both really good, but I understand why they're getting cycled out. Ancient Guardian. New Tier 4 neutral provides 50 damage and Ancient Power passive. Grants additional plus 50 damage if the wearer is within 2,000 range from an Ancient. What? That has to affect allied Ancients, right? It has to. This is like built for if your team has Chen. Maybe. I don't know. Aviana's Feather, new Tier 4 neutral, provides evasion and 30 movement speed, and passive Freebird. Then you have the song play. When below 30% health, wearer gains flying movement, but not flying vision. This is stupid. That's stupid. I'm gonna hate this thing. Like, Jesus, I hate this item immediately. Rattle Cage Tier 4 neutral provides plus 12 armor, passive Reverberate. After taking 180 damage from any source, the wearer fires a projectile at up to 2 random nearby enemies within a 600 radius, prioritizing heroes that deals 125 physical damage and slows the target's movements and attack speeds by 100% for 0.2 seconds. I'm checking Pudge right now. Immediately checking Pudge. I need to know. We're gonna look at this right now because this sounds like it's gonna be stupid and I need to know. I really do. Does rot affect this? Like, I need to know. I need to know. Because it says anything. Oh, it puts you here! Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's a good change. Alright, neutrals. I need Rattle Cage. No, it does! That's so stupid! Oh my god, that's so stupid. Hang on. I need to test this too. Something's wrong. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. Oh my god. No, you're kidding me. Oh my god. No. Why? Punch is stupid. Punch has had to get some form of goddamn nerf for that to be okay. Oh my god. That's so AIDS. I needed to know how this works. I hate that. I hate that so much. Punch has to be nerfed just because of this. The fact that Ethereal Shroud works as well. Let me explain why Ethereal Shroud working on Rot is so stupid. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. So, each stack... Actually, I don't know. It's only like maybe 4%, 8% at most. And it's still worse. I still think it's stupid, mind you, that it works on it. But it's like... God damn. The fact that it works on this, though, is... The fact that it affects Rattle Cage is stupid. No! Come on! Why they gotta remove Spell Prism? Pen Edge Sword? F off! I'm never playing carry at this game. Unwavering Condition. Tier 5 neutral provides plus 95% magic resistance. Passive Unwavering, wearer's max health is set to 1500 and can't be altered by other effects or attributes. I don't think that's ever going to be good. Returning item Magic Lamp, Tier 5 neutral, rejuvenate healing increase from 300 to 1000, Ex Machina, and Fallen Sky. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ex Machina was game-defying. It got nerfed multiple times in a row. Multiple times in a row it got nerfed, and now it's gone. I don't know how this patch is gonna go. But no, like, Ex Machina was, if you got it, it was a free BKB. It was a free reactivation on all of your items. And it was plus 20 armor. Like, that's how impacting this item was. And now it's gone. It's crazy. I don't know how late game's gonna go anymore. I really don't. Even the Fallen Sky, too, it's like, what do you get now? Actually, you know what? We'll look. We'll look. Okay. So, here are the tier 5s. So, for carries, probably Stygian, Deso, or Pirate Hat, depending on what you are. Apex is still good for a bunch of attributes. I don't think this is ever going to be good. This thing. For like tanky heroes, I guess Mirror Shield or Arcana. There's still decent options. I don't know how it's gonna affect the game though. God damn. Alright, I have like 45 minutes. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through some of the heroes, but at the very least I'm gonna finish my stew. Actually no, F that. I'll do heroes tomorrow still. Let's look at this stupid thing. Frostivus 2023. Frosty the Sowman was a pudgy, jolly feller. It's said he's a pile of killers most vile, with the parts all stitched together. Excerpt from Quotidian Children's Grave Robbing Manual. Blade on to make progress. Celebrate your victory with Frostivus treasures and theme rewards. There's daily bonuses. I'm never getting that, but we got a gift. So I guess we'll open it. I got a garbage set that I already have. Let me see this. Oh, it's the stupid, Oh god. Well, my game crashed. It didn't crash, it's fine. It's Diretide. Effectively, Diretide chests. So we got chest. We have old sets. Okay, no one cares about these. Oh my god. It's this set. The Conduit of Blueheart Persona. Oh my god. He doesn't talk! The set sucks! Oh, there's two styles. What's the difference? Oh, it's a candy cane. And then it gives a custom that. Okay. Oh, we got Immortals. Oh my god, it's the frog! Yeah, frog! And then we see the custom ability effect here. Alright. We got thing for Zet, which gives a little funky bubble. Oh, it affects his head. Oh god, that's weird. I don't like that.
I am the dusk.
Jingle Fist bundle, and he's just like Merry Fistmas. Alright. We also have a set for the Wraith King Arcana, a little bit. I'm happy they brought this back. But also, it's Santa Claus. He's gonna beat you up. Chris Kringle, King Kringle. Yep. Oh, it affects Vampiric Spirit. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there is... Ooh, techies. Lycan. Alchemist. There's Timber... These are old sets, which is the problem.
Admiral Conker here.
Yeah, I have some of these. That looks new, but I don't know.
If you don't ride into battle, you don't ride at all.
My bow is drawn.
I bear the gift
This is gonna get very loud. I think this is already in the game.
Are you ready to rumble? You point.
Well, that's one's new. I think these are all new. There's no Muerta. That kind of sucks. What about this? Oh, it's just here. And it's got the trade up. Oh, look at this. Oh, new premium sets. We got... Oh, look! Freaking Necrophos Grinch. Of course. Alright. There's a ward at the end? Really? I feel bad for Llama. Let me look at Dota Plus. There are new sets here. And they are all obscenely expensive. At least this got into the game. I like this one. God damn. Alright. Okay. Let me finish my stew. And then we'll look at heroes, or start looking at heroes. Alright. I drank my stew. It's very good. Heroes now. We're going to at least start with them. Abaddon. Why? Abaddon base armor increased by 1. Curse of Urns now deals 30 to 60 damage per second to the target when it procs for the duration of the curse. Damage interval 0.5. Damage to buildings is reduced by 70%. Even if it's reduced, it's still just like, why? Why did you need him to give him this? Talent plus 7 strength replaced with Apothic's Shield provides 15 health regen. That's not bad. And 55 damage replaced with Curse of Avernus DPS. Abaddon carry players are in shambles. Like, actually. That hurt. Alchemist. Acid Spray mana cost decreased. That's nice. Corrosive Weaponry debuff duration increased. Alright. AA. Ooh. Plus level 20 plus 4 second Ice Vortex duration replaced with plus 5 second Ice Blast Frostbitten duration. That's actually really big. It's crazy. That's really big. That's another 5 seconds that people don't get health regen. This is a huge change. It nerfs his farming though. So I don't know. What's his other level 20? Plus 80 chilling touch. Ooh. Okay, so support and carry rolls, basically. Anti-Mage, level 15 talent, max mana burn increased from plus 0.06 to plus 1%. That's a pretty steep increase, Jesus. And level 20 mana void damage multiplier increased from 0.15 to plus 0.15 to plus 0.2. It's not as big, but it's still big. Oh, I'm burping too much. Jesus. Arc Warden, level 15, magnetic field attack speed, bonus damage decreased from plus 25 plus 20. Ouch. Level 25, Tempest double duration decreased from plus 12 to plus 10. FU Arc Warden players, go suffer, Axe. Base armor increased by 1. Berserker's Call bonus armor decreased from 25 to 16, 19, 20 to 25. Was he good? What? What is this? Culling Blade temporary boost on kill no longer provides 20 to 40 attack speed, but now provides plus 20 to 30 armor. Plus 10 Berserker's Call armor replaced with plus 4 second Culling Blade speed bonus. What the F is this? Axe is a mess. God damn. Like, what's the point of having like another 30 armor for like... Actually, wait, how long does this last? How long would it last with the plus 4 seconds?
the axe, twice the carnage.
Okay, so it's a base 6. So I had 4, so that becomes 10 seconds of 30 armor if you can get this to proc. I don't know. It's like the attack speed was like nothing. I will dictate. It didn't do anything for axe. This actually does something for... This is just a weird change. I don't know how to feel in this. Next. Alright, Bane. Brain Sap. Heal damage increased from 75 to 300 to 90 to 300. Mana cost rescaled from 100 to 160 to 120 to 150. Item Shard now also decreases cooldown by 3 seconds. Okay. Got sort of gimped. Nightmare cast range increased from 425 to 650 to 500 to 650. That's a really nice change. That's a nice plus 75 cast range, just level 1. Its level 2 cast range is now level 1. That's massive. I don't even have to dictate anything else. Bat Rider, Flame Break, move slow increased from 10 to 25 to 15 to 30. Projectile speed increased from 1200 to 1400. Alright, this got buffed. So it's faster and it's a stronger slow. Firefly cooldown decreased from 52 to 34 to 45 to 30. That's pretty massive, actually. Flaming Lasso added AoE indicator for secondary grab targets with Augs. That's actually quite nice. Beastmaster. Base damage increased by 2. Oh my god. Agility gain increased from 1.4 to 1. He does damage! What? Level 20 plus 35 boar attack damage replaced with plus 30 boar and hawk damage. That's actually very nice. Very, very good. Alright, Bloodseeker. Max Blood Rage, max health damage per second decreased from 1.8 to 1.5%. Item Shard damage lifesteal rescaled from 1.8 of target's max health to flat 30 pure damage heal. Oh, that got neutered. Jesus. That got shafted. Like, it's better on Squishy, but actually, no, I don't think it even is better on Squishy. Jesus. That just got gutted. Bloodseeker sucks now. Bloodright damage changed from pure to magical. Damage increased from 90 to 240 to 110 to 320. Like, God, it's worse later now. I gotta sneeze. I sneezed. Level 10, Blood Rage, Spell Amp increased from plus 8 to plus 10. Bloodright damage increased from plus 85 to plus 120. I don't think he's good now anymore. I don't know. I had to blow my nose. It's one of those things where I just don't think he's very good now. So, yeah. Bounty Hunter level 15, half-track bonus speed to allies replaced with plus 45 track gold. Who cares about this? Level 25 plus 250 track gold replaced with no cooldown on Janata. Valve. No, Ice Frog. What crack are you smoking? Jesus. I'm typing the wrong thing. There we go. Like, what? That's so disgusting. So you get a permanent 180 damage while also stealing 36 gold, and you can up that damage by another 30 and the gold steal by... That's disgusting. If Bounty Hunter can get to level 25 and gets enough attack speed, that's disgusting. I hate this. I hate this. I also hate that this got removed. I hate it. Brewmaster, Primal Split, Earth Brewlings, Demolish bonus building damage decreased from 90 to 270 to 90 to 250. Okay, slightly nerfed. Level 20 attack speed increased from 80 to 90. Alright, this is where we're going into the big ones. Bristleback, Nasal Goo, Shard stack limit decreased from 7 to 6. That's fine, this was super broken to begin with. And Og Scepter cooldown increased from 20 to 24, and then damage replaced with attack speed. I understand why this was, because Nasal Goo is a stupid strong thing to begin with. Because now it's like 3 armor lost per stack. This is a stupidly strong Augs. This is a buff. Bristleback doesn't get enough attack speed. So, yeah. Centaur, hoof stomp damage decreased from 120 to 300 to 90 to 300. You're not allowed to be a support. You're not allowed to be a good support anymore. And then double-edged strength damage decreased from plus 40 to plus 35. Damn. Chaos Knight crit lifesteal decreased from 30 to 60 to 24 to 60. Get neutered. Chen Penitence attack range bonus is now applied to all ranged units under Chen's control. This gives attack range? What? Holy Persuasion can no longer be used to teleport units controlled to Chen. Because it's probably here now or something stupid because this keeps getting... Yep, it's right here. Alright. Divine Favor reworked for the 80th time. Passively provides an aura that increases health regen by 1 to 4 to all allied units within 1200 range. Can be cast on any ally with an aura to provide them with 12 to 24 armor and increase any healing they receive by 20% for 6 seconds. Self-casting also teleports any units under Chen's control to him after a 6-second delay. If a controlled unit takes damage from an enemy hero, its teleportation is cancelled. What the F is this? What do you mean 12 to 24 armor for 6 seconds? I'm ignoring this. What do you mean 12 to 24 armor? Oh my god. Hand of God, initial heal reduced from 200 to 400 to 150 to 350. Alright. Clink's edgy gain increased from 2.5 to 2.7. I'm going to finish with the D heroes and then I'm going to head off. And the only reason is because I had a really late dinner and I would still like to have soup before going to bed. So, yeah, and we'll finish tomorrow, so it's fine. I'm ending early, but there's an incredibly good reason for it. I'm still hungry. Burning Barrage, mana cost decreased from 45 to 40. Cooldown decreased from 22 to 17. Get the spell out of here. Just effing removed from the game. Level 20 Death Pact bonus health increase from 300 to 350. Level 25 Strength cooldown reduction increased from 8 to 9. Clockwork. Strength gain increased from 2.8 to 3.1. Overclocking no longer self-stuns. Hooray! Stunning slows Clockwork's movement and attack speed by 100%. Who cares? It's not completely idiotic. So that's all that matters. What the F is this? Crystal Maiden's self-mana regen from Aura increased from 6 to 7. How much is that now?
What would you ask of the Blue Heart?
She gets 7 mana regen a second now when it's maxed. That's stupid. Jesus. Crystal Clone. Clone can now be destroyed by Crystal Maiden's own AoE spells. Crystal Nova and Freezing Field. And radius increased from 400 to 450. This is such a stupid thing. Level 15 Crystal Nova cooldown reduction increased from 3 to 4 seconds. Level 25 Crystal Nova damage increased from 240 to 300. Jesus Christ. Alright, as stated, we're going to go through the D heroes and then I'm going to end it for tonight. Because I still want to keep eating. Darkseer Ion Shell mana cost decreased from 110 to 140 to 100 to 130. And Wall of Replica, the wall now deals 25 to 55 damage to the enemy when illusion of them is created. I'm assuming physical, but it's... I guess it's to stop blinks, but I don't know. Dark Willow, Shadow Realm, duration until max damage decreased from 3.5 to 3. Why would you do... I know it got nerfed. Like the cooldown got nerfed, but still, just why? And Talents, level 10, Curse Crown stun duration increased from 0.4 to 0.5, and level 20, Shadow Realm duration decreased from +2 to +1.5. Why? Why would you do this? Get out of here. Dawnbreaker, oh god. Okay, I'll deal with that. Dawnbreaker, Celestial Hammer Fire Trail duration increased from 2.5 to 2.5 to 4 seconds. That's a nice buff. Dazzle Poison Touch now allows affected heroes to be denied if they fall below 25% health. Huh. Okay. Bad Juju no longer affects item cooldowns. Good. Health cost increase per cast decreased from 50 to 40. This is fine. This was like one of the most idiotic things about this rendition of Dazzle. So now he's normal. And everyone's okay with it. Death Prophet. Silence now also slows enemy movement speed by 10 to 25%. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Level 20 Talent Crypt Swarm applies 50% slow for 1 second, replaced with plus 15% silence moves. Ah, come on. Oh, wait, no. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's a 6 second, 25% slow that can get up to 45. That's better, actually. I'm an idiot. This is so good. Oh, man, that's so good. Disruptor. Thunderstrike Shard Dormant Duration increased from 5 seconds to 7 seconds. Alright. So, buff. Static Storm Radius increased from 500 to 550. Buff. Talents. Level 15 Talent Glimpse. Max damage increased from 250 to 275. And level 20 Thunderstrike Slow Duration increased from 0.4 to 0.5 seconds. Alright. Doom. He's faster. He's 285 to 290. Amazing. Devour neutral abilities now level up automatically at the time when neutral abilities would scale. I can't believe he didn't have that. That's so stupid. Inferno Blade cooldown decreased from 16 to 4 to 13 to 4. Doom no longer makes a hero deniable. Good. It's actually stupid that they were deniable with the change. This is huge for Doom. This is going to make him still completely hot garbage. Level 20 Inferno Blade max health has damage increased from 120 to 2%. Dragon Knight. Oh, fine. Oh. Dragon Knight Breathe Fire now applies the corresponding corrosive and frost breath debuffs from his current level of Elder Dragon form, even in human. Good. That's actually really good, honestly. Because now it's like, oh, the Breathe Fire does, you know, slowing and so on, and it makes him a useful hero. Drow Ranger Gust. Now, okay, Drow Ranger. Gust now reveals invis units. That's a really big change. Glacier now does not interrupt multi-shot on cast. Oh, that's stupid. Level 15, Gust reveals invis replaced with lifesteal. Oh, that's stupid. And we're also done with the E's. And we're also done with the D. I want to eat. I'm sorry. But no, this is big change. This is a big patch. I'm curious as to what else is in here, to be honest. I will read the rest of this tomorrow. In regards to the Frostivus stuff, it's not great, but it's not terrible. As stated, I will read the rest of the patch tomorrow, because obviously I want to A, be able to go to bed while also having some soup, and B, it's going to be a part 2 anyway. I still want to actually, like, play and fiddle around with stuff. I just really wanted to see the patch change, like, first and foremost. But anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of the day. I hope you all have a good rest of the night. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever. That is a lot of views. Jesus. It's probably just because, oh, he's reading the patch notes. But, yeah. But yeah, I will continue this tomorrow. I hope you all have a good rest of the day. I hope you all have a good rest of the night. I hope you all have a good rest of whatever. I'm going to go in until next time, where I will finish this. Goodbye.